Granny is the storm. John Mayfield. When Grandma stormed the Capitol, she took her knitting with her, working on a Gadsden Afghan with its "Don't Tread on Me" slither. But this one had a twist. It featured something new. The familiar yellow reptile was shaped into a Q. She still sends $5 every birthday, even though I'm 37, attends church every Sunday, talks about Jesus and heaven. But since she got on 4chan and low IQ QAnon, her view has really shifted and she feels quite put upon. When she said, "Come into my parlor," I was so surprised to see my dear old granny had become radicalized. So full of prefabbed outrage at what she thought was patriotism, she spent all her Social Security check to go fight socialism. There she listened to her Fuhrer, who said, "Go, be brave and strong." So when the mob went insurging, my grandma went along. They marched right down the ellipse, shouting, "Stop the steal!" And when they got to the Capitol, then that shit got real. She stormed straight up the building stairs, her knitting needles clacking. Paused by a frightened officer, the others were attacking. "I'm looking for Pence and Pelosi. Could you please give me direction? Sorry I don't know my way, but it's my first insurrection." She toddled off in search of demon rats, wondering where they could be. She had a nice soft noose she'd knitted that was just for AOC. And when it came to rhinos, my granny gives no fucks. Never heard her say as much as darn, but now Granny calls them cucks. She's been listening to Fox, to Hannity and Tucker. So she searched for the vice pres, screaming, "Hang the motherfucker." The mob ransacked the Capitol. It really was quite jolting. They said they're not deplorable, but they certainly were revolting. Finally, it all died down. The rabble started to unravel. Granny never found Pelosi, but she stole the speaker's gavel. Now the FBI's looking for her, but my grandma's still at large, knitting one and purling Q like some modern day Defarge. They say she won't take her alive, and she keeps giving them the slip. She might just stay out of prison if she doesn't break a hip. I admit I have mixed feelings. She's done wrong and she should pay, but I'm still looking forward to those $5 next birthday. Maybe she'll knit me a sweater to keep me nice and warm. I'll admit that I had no idea my grandma was the storm.